Minot International Airport delivered a $500,000 grant proposal to the Department of Transportation this week. Jennifer Ekman, director of the airport, says they're looking to get a new airline to the facility and also relieve some of the rental fees and startup costs. She says the airlines currently go to Minneapolis, Denver, and Las Vegas in some seasons, and they're hoping to add Houston and Chicago because those places have better connections to the East Coast.
Those are two of the locations or destinations that we're proposing trying to get additional service to. And this would just help our traveling passengers get to their final destinations quicker and easier.
If they receive the grant, Ekman says they'll also increase their marketing and advertising.